Okay, so I want us to trade markets like under 5, and we'll be using that is the virtual hook. So I want us first of all to understand like how does the virtual hook works. So when you're trading under 5 market, that means you'll be losing on digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. These are a total of 5 digits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So when you are trading that is under 5, these are the digits you'll be losing with. When you trade using the virtual hook and set like virtual losses to something like 4, that means for this robot to switch, because the idea of virtual hook is to distribute the losses that is on the virtual account. So like we'll be taking the losses on these that is on the virtual account. Then after something like if you set like 4 virtual losses, this means like the moment you hit 4 consecutive losses on the virtual hook on the virtual account, the robot will switch to your real account and execute contracts on under 5. Yeah, this is the idea. The moment the tick goes to digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 like 4 times, yeah, there's a high possibility, very high possibility that it will go to digits under 5, and that is the basis on which that is the virtual hook works on. So it's just the same as like it's just more of like manual trading, only that now in this case you have some advantage. You have several advantages when you are trading now on AI traders by the use of the speed robot, because you'll have advantage of the speed, yeah, because you are executing contract at speed of 1 tick. Yeah, then something else is now what you call automation. Yeah, so like if the whole process is automated, because you really don't have to do that is the market timing, wait for those like the tick go on the upper side 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9 like 3 or 4 times depending on the virtual losses you need, then run your robot on the lower side. Yeah, now the advantage is automation. So we have the speed and automation. That being said, we need now to execute some few contracts, because hata tuongea hapa mara ngapi and I haven't shown you on how to do it, it will still not help. So I want us to trade under 5, and with the virtual hook you really don't need any market analysis. It's just the setup, very simple, very easy. Just go to the Airite speedbot and roll this robot you call the Airite bullet. I'll use any volatility. Let me for example just use 10-1s. So I'll be staking 50, multi factor of 2. I'll be trading markets like under 5. So prediction digit here is 5. Then we have this other market 2. We really don't need market 2 because we don't need a recovery. So click here, the switch condition, click here and select none, and market 2 will disappear. So you can actually see we only have market 1. Then in case you feel the speed of 1 tick is too high for you, you can just vary the speed. You can adjust to 2 ticks, 3 ticks, depending on how you want the speed to be. Okay, the next thing we're gonna set up is the stop loss. I'll set up a stop loss of 1,000 for one reason. I'll not be using this stop loss. Instead, I'll use the stop after. Like after how many consecutive losses on the real account do you want this robot to stop? Then I'll get my target profits. My take profit is 200, just 200 USD. Then continuous trading should be on for this specific case. But in case you want just to execute one contract and stop, yeah, just make sure continuous trading is off, so that the moment you hit on one win, the robot will automatically stop. Then we have stop after. Now this is what I normally use, consecutive losses. When I'm trading over under, I normally use 4 consecutive losses, or even sometimes 3. Let me tell you guys, never take more than 4 consecutive losses on the reef. Never do that. Otherwise, you'll always end up on blowing your account. Always take between 3 to 4, depending on how much you are willing to lose. Now, because I'm trading under 5, I'll adjust, that is, because I don't want this video to be so long, I'll actually use 3 consecutive losses on virtual account, then switch to under. But to get the best result, you need to increase this number. But if I do that, the video might be so long. So I'll use 3. Yeah, you can set 3, you can use 4, you can use 5. Yeah. Okay, so just activate, and you can actually see the virtual hook is activated. Let me confirm everything is okay. I want to trade under 5, okay, under 5, return 1s, under 5. I'm confirming the conditions, every setup, the setup is okay, then just click run. Yeah, now let's see. Now you can actually see these trades are actually happening on the virtual hook. Yeah, so the moment we hit on 3 consecutive losses, the robot will switch to will actually switch and execute one trade. The moment we make a win, the robot will switch back to the virtual account and continue executing the trades on the virtual hook. Yeah, so let's see. Ndo hiyo. Recovered. Okay, let's wait. Don't worry about the barras being negative, just wait. Okay, ndo hiyo tena, we are good. Amazing. Okay, so the most important thing is just risk management. Risk management is very much important. Yeah, so 3 consecutive losses. So if you want to get the best results, increase the number of the virtual losses. Yeah, you can set it up to some. I have set 3 personally because I don't want the video to be so long, but you can set up to something like 4, 5, which will actually give you even more better results. Yeah, like even the moment you hit on a loss, you'll be able to make instant recoveries. Like if you set like consecutive losses to something like 4, the tenor, amazing job. Wow, I'm loving this. The moment you set consecutive losses to something, we have even hit our TP. The moment you hit consecutive losses to something like 4, like the tick has gone to digits. Okay, let me explain. The moment you set consecutive losses to something like 4 on under 5 market, that means the tick has gone to digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, like 4 times. Yeah, so that means if the tick has gone to digit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 like 4 times, yeah, it has been playing around this digit 4 times, there is a very high, almost like 90%, yeah, the tick will go on the lower side. Because we are trading at a speed of 1 tick. The moment this tick goes on the lower side, like even if, for example, it extends and the 5th tick still on digits above 5, from 5 and above, like you'll only hit 1 loss and make an instant recovery. But now the problem is when you set 4 virtual losses, like it might take some time before you hit 4 virtual losses. You might have to take to stay in that market for a very long time. For example, you can actually see for this one, I have just stayed in this market for probably less than 3 minutes, because 3 consecutive losses, that's achievable. So the moment you set, the higher the number of virtual losses you set, you'll have to overstay in the market for some time. But the good thing is you'll be able to get more better results. So just give a try. That is on the virtual hook. You really don't have to do any market analysis when you are using that is that is the virtual hook. Everything is automated. Na tumeshawambia, I already showed you, like when you are trading with the virtual hook, you enjoy, that is the speed, because it's just the same as when you are trading manually. For those people normally say I want to trade manual. Something else is auto. Everything is automated. Like you can actually see, just check how many trades did we take. We took 9 trades, 6 wins, and just that is 3 losses. That's an amazing amazing result. Just go and give a try. That is on the virtual hook, and it's doing wonders. That is on over under. I have also, there is a strategy that I was actually back testing on how you can actually use the virtual hook to trade something like matches, and it's actually doing amazing. I'll actually do a video on that, like how you can set up, for example, you predict a certain digit, then give it a number of virtual losses, then a martingale of something like 1.2, then just run. The moment you hit those consecutive losses, then after that you'll only hit something like 2-3 losses, then you hit on that same digit. Amazing performance. This is under 5. Just go and give a try. That is on the virtual hook. Yeah, it's that simple. Goodbye.